Now it's time for the 30th anniversary episode of The Archers. And at Brookfield, the New Year's Eve party is about to begin.
Things. Shula!
I think she went to get changed, love.
Get changed? But we haven't got half the things out. I haven't got a cloth on the sideboard in there.
Yeah, Shula's done that. And she's put plates and things out. Look, you just relax.
Relax? Just sit and wait for our guests in the kitchen wearing my plastic pinny with flour all over my face.
You haven't got flour all over your face, love. And nobody'll come for another half hour at least.
Half an hour, is that all? How am I going to get my hair looking right?
Look, you go and change and we'll hold the fort here. Is there anything you'd like us to do?
Tables laid, glasses out, wine opened.
The red open, white chilled. Look, get along with you.
Yes, all right. Don't sit on the Argophil, you'll burn your trousers.
I'm only leaning on it. Can I get you anything, Dad? Not
No,
sherry?
I'm fine, thanks, no. What did the lad say to you?
Mark? Oh, said he was sorry he'd made, what was it, a personal attack on me. Said his feelings got the better of him.
So it'll all be forgotten now, will it?
Well, he didn't sound very sincere, if you ask me. Sound as though he was making a speech at court, you know. A spur of the moment, deeply regret, all that sort of thing. Oh, hello, David.
Oh, David.
Hello. Do I smell of pigs?
Not that I can tell.
Well, I stood under the shower for ages and I could still smell it.
Oh, you smell of aftershave to me.
Yeah, well, I've got about half a bottle on.
Were you helping up at Hollow-Tree today, then?
I wasn't helping. Neil's off sick with a cold. I had to do the whole lot.
I would have given you a hand.
No,
if I
I
could.
don't mind. It's the smell. Elizabeth and Shula have been going around holding their noses.
Oh, take no notice.
Well, I wouldn't normally. Only Neil has always said you can't get rid of it. I couldn't tell if I was imagining it or not. And I'm glad sheep don't smell.
Oh, sheep have their own smell.
You can't compare it to pigs, though, Phil.
Hello, how do I look?
Oh, good Lord.
Hey, you look smashing, Shula.
Hey, is that a new dress?
Yes. I saw it in Felpersham this morning. I couldn't really afford it, but then Mum said she'd put some towards it.
What have you done to your hair?
You can see what I've done to my hair, David. It's caught up over this ear and the other side is loose.
Not ashamed of your other ear, are you?
Oh, leave it alone, David. She looks lovely. Will you just give the other room a check, Shula, to make sure we're all ready to go?
I do hope Adam's not going to get drunk. He promised me he'd stick to soft drinks.
Poor old Adam.
I might let him have some champagne to toast the new year with. Oh, looking very smart, Mark.
Thank you. I thought I'd better rise to the occasion.
Is it, I mean, have you made it up? You and Phil, I mean.
They looked as though they were both being very polite. I can't really ask for more than that.
I ought to congratulate you, Mark.
Congratulate? What do you mean?
Winning a case today. It must have been a triumph for you.
It wasn't really a triumph for me personally. I was just pleased justice was done eventually.
Oh, Mark, don't be pompous. Have another drink.
The Jarretts must have been pleased, though.
They were thrilled, Jennifer. Mrs. Jarrett was kissing Mark. He went quite red.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You're doing it again.
Who wants to fill up, then? I've got red and white and some of that mulled wine.
Oh, I shouldn't really, but I'll have a spot more of the white. Brian's driving.
That's funny. He said you were driving.
Oh, did he? I'm sure we agreed it was him.
Give Mark some more, David. Get him off his high horse.
I'm not on a high horse.
Here you are, old man. That'll help you relax.
David, what have you got on?
Well, shirt Mum gave him for Christmas. A tie and a handkerchief set from Auntie Chris. Would you want to see the hanky? Of socks?
No. What do you smell of?
My very expensive shower gel. Just put it on your sister's best sponge and scrape all the pig muck off
I did
with it.
not use your sponge to get pig muck off me.
Oh, I'm sorry I asked. Never mind. Oh, there's Uncle Tom and Auntie Prue. I must go and say hello.
Where's Jackie, then?
I should have thought you'd know that.
Me? Good Lord, no, I don't keep tabs on her.
She's at a ball in Felpersham. You know, the very posh do.
Did you ask her to come here, David?
Well, I asked her what she was doing, and she said she was going there with Charles Ashby.
She's going up in the world.
Well, you know, Jackie.
Never misses an opportunity, yes, I know.
Meow. See you later, Mark.
Yes. You're looking very nice tonight, Shula.
Thanks. The hairdryer blew a fuse halfway through my new hairstyle.
Oh, is that why one side's up and the other side's down?
No, it's supposed to be like that.
You joke. Suits you.
Caroline said I should try it.
Oh, is she here?
Yes, somewhere. You can run off and talk to her if you like.
No, I was only wondering.
Was Dad all right to you?
Yes, he was fine. Well, he was a bit stiff.
What did he say?
He said I was looking very well, and what would I like to drink?
Was that all?
More or less. Was he very annoyed about the result in court today?
He wasn't exactly annoyed, more sort of quietly seething.
Oh, great.
You can't expect him to be pleased, can you?
He shouldn't take it personally.
Mark Hebden, how could you stand there
Surely
and...
you must come and look at Pat's photos of David's 21st. There's a wonderful one of you talking to Jackie Woodstock with a dreadful look on your face. Come on, Mark, you'll love it.
Oh, Mum, do we have to?
Do you remember that cow we used to have here, Dad? What was it we used to call her?
We've had quite a few, Phil.
Yes, but this one, you know, just after the war. Kicked like the devil.
We had one at college we called Kung Fu. Well, she used to sort of come sideways at you.
The way you talk about cows, I'm glad I only had poachers to deal with.
Yes, but this one was a devil. Caught old Simon on his head once. Do you remember, Dad?
Oh, that one, yes. The battle axe your mother
That's
called it.
it, battle axe.
I don't remember Simon getting kicked on the head.
Oh, he was as tough as old boots. He had an enormous bruise, though, the size of a dinner plate.
Who was he anyway?
Simon Cooper? Well before your time.
That was before you had Ned Larkin here.
Walter would be able to tell you about Simon Cooper, David. They was thick as thieves at one time.
Used to go poaching together.
Oh, did you ever catch them?
Well, I sent them both up a few times. Oh, they was cunning, though.
I never thought of Uncle Walter as a poacher.
I once went round to see Walter, and he had 2 brace of pheasants hanging up in his larder. He thought I hadn't seen him either.
Did you hear about him and the tapping on the window?
He won't talk about it, you know.
Jethro told me he's as white as a sheet. Thought his old granny had come to take him.
I wouldn't put it past her. She was a terror. When we were kids, we really thought she was a witch.
Well, if it was anything like Walter, I dare say she encouraged it.
Now, what do you reckon to the way David's looking after the sheep, then, Dan?
Do you want me to go away while you answer that,
Oh,
Grandad?
no. I think you're managing pretty well, all things considered.
Oh, do you really? Well, I get a bit worried sometimes when I see you looking them over. Well, you being the local expert.
I don't know if everyone would agree with you there, David. Don't forget Brian.
He's not had your experience, though, has he?
No, but he's thorough. He knows what he's doing, even though I don't always agree with the way he's doing it.
I wonder how many arguments we had about new ideas when I started working on the farm.
Oh, about 3 a day.
Now Dad's the same with me.
You'll see, David, when your son starts working at Brookfield, I dare say you'll have a few rows to start off with.
Looking ahead a bit, isn't it? Give me time to sort Dad out first. We'll have to start worrying about the next generation.
What on earth did I do with it? Oh, blast, who's moved it?
Mum, what on earth are you doing?
I had another big piece of gingerbread put away somewhere and I can't find it.
Don't worry, there's plenty to eat out there anyway.
Yes, but your grandfather's so fond of gingerbread, I thought I'd offer him some more, but I can't find it.
Hello, what have you got hidden away in here, then?
I thought I had some gingerbread, but I can't find it.
Well, David brought some round about half an hour ago.
Oh, that must be it.
Brian and Adam scoffed the lot between them. You think they never saw food at home farm the way they carry on when they go out?
Adam was very rude to me.
Shula, don't tell tales.
He asked me if they'd run out of material when they were making my dress.
Oh, he's getting very cheeky lately. I don't know what to do about it.
Oh, I shouldn't worry. It's the sort of thing my family says to me all the time.
Oh, sure, I don't.
David does. Adam's probably copying him.
Adam's been very charming to me all evening. We had quite a long chat about Sherborne.
What do you know about Sherborne?
I know a lot more now than I did.
Well, I hope he hasn't been a bore. Anyway, Shula, how are you getting on with Mark? He seems very taken with you tonight.
Yes, he's definitely on his best behaviour. He's thanked me 3 times for asking him.
Oh, he's probably terrified you're going to have a go at him.
Very likely, is it, at my own party? And Phil's being very good, all things considered. Oh, hello, Mark.
Oh, I was looking for Shula.
Here I am.
Yes. I wondered if you'd like to dance. David's put some decent music on in the other room.
Yes, we can hear it.
Yes, Mark. I'd like to dance.
I think he's mad about her. You can see it in his eyes.
Can you? Do you think so?
He's been looking at her everywhere she goes. You must have noticed, Jill.
Come and sit on the window seat. I used to love sitting up here when I was little, right at the top of the stairs. And you get a wonderful view from the landing window.
Yes, I'd like to sit down.
Can you see? Over there is Lakey Hill. And if you look over that way...
Shula, it's much too dark to see.
Yes, I suppose it is. I just know Lakey Hill is there. You can see the lights in Hollow Tree Flats, though. That's where Pam lives. You know, the girl who... What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh. You look a bit funny.
No, I'm fine.
Well, Aren't I going to get a kiss for the new year?
No, not for a minute.
Oh, thanks very much. Do you want to say it's not going to work out again? I mean, I know my dad's a bit cross with you at the moment, but that doesn't mean we can't go out together, does it?
No.
Well, what are you looking so glum about?
I wanted to ask you something.
Fire ahead.
What do you think about me?
What do I... Well, I think you're very nice. I like you. I like you very much.
Do you love me?
Do you love me?
I asked you first.
I might. But only if you love me.
Oh, that's all right. I do, very much.
Now can I have a kiss?
Well, there was something else.
Oh?
Would you like to marry me?
Marry you? You mean get married?
Yes.
Was that a proposal?
Yes.
That's the first one I've ever had.
Oh, Shula.
Well, it's a bit of a surprise. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. Yes, I will.
You will marry me?
Yes, if you want to. Yes, definitely. Shall we go and tell everyone?
Hang on, Shula. You can have that kiss now.
Phil, what's the time?
It's about a minute to midnight. Is everyone here?
I don't know where Shula's got to. Has David come through yet?
Here I am, Mum. I just put the radio on in the kitchen so we'll know exactly.
Go and see if you can find Shula, will you? I don't want her to miss it.
Right.
Elizabeth's fallen asleep. Should I wake her?
Where is she?
On the sofa, look.
Oh, let her be. If she can sleep through this, she must be exhausted. Adam's only just managing to stay awake.
Where's the champagne? I'm sure somebody said something about champagne.
Oh, Phil, quick, go and get it. I've forgotten all about it.
I'll see to it. Don't panic.
Not long now, is it?
No, Dad. David's going to tell us. He's got the wireless on.
I've seen a good many New Year's in here at Brookfield.
Yes, you must have done.
Nothing gives me as much pleasure now as to see the family all here, all well and happy, and to know that David's really beginning to put his heart into the farm.
I know. Oh, here's Shula and Mark.
yeah.
Where have you two been?
Oh, we've been looking out of the window. It's a lovely clear night.
Here we are, then. Take hold of this glass, Jill. The cork's going.
Oh, let me have a glass.
There we are. Come on, fill the glasses up. We'll have a toast after the chimes.
Dad, Mum.
No, hang on, Shula.
I want to tell you something.
What is it?
Mark and I... We're engaged.
Engaged? When?
Just now, I hope you don't mind.
Of course not. Engaged. Phil, they're engaged.
Yes. Good job I opened the champagne.
Midnight! Come on, Lincoln's,
Happy
everyone!
New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, Dad.
Yes, of course. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Archer.
Link arms, then. Dad, Mark, come over here.
Phil, you're on.
Right, everyone?
Old acquaintance be forgot and never brought